어디서 들려오는 포성 몇 발, 나는 그만 그 원혼의 무덤 앞에 목 놓아버린다. 전쟁이라는 이름으로 희생된 넋이여, 아직 이 세상에 한이 남아있어 방황하고 있다면 이제 방황을 끝내고 편하게 고이 잠드시라.
Everyone, do you know this place? This is Paju, South Korea, the place which the Chinese and North Korean military are buried in. The South Korean government has discovered 403 corpses of Chinese military and has already returned 43 of them to China. The other 360 corpses are laid to rest here. South Korean President Park Geun-hye visited China on June 2013 and proposed the repatriation of the remains of Chinese military. Decades have passed after the war, and the corpses can finally return to their hometown. A poet who visited this place wrote a poem. It goes, "There are several sounds of gunfire. I cry in front of the grave full of favor and spite. The soul fallen a victim under the name of war. If you are still wandering around this world, may your noble soul rest in peace." Among these graves in Korea, however, there's one particular grave. It's called Hyo, an empty grave that has not been able to save its rightful owner for the past 100 years, despite all the preparations. Now then, shall we visit this Hyo? This is Hyo in Hyo Chang Park. Do you know about the four patriots? They are 백정기, 윤봉길, 이봉창, and Ahn Jung-geun. These people aroused hope for the hopeless Koreans during the Japanese colonial era. After the independence, an independence fighter called Kim Gu returned right after the independence and tried to find the dead bodies of them to bury.
However, the remains of Ahn Jung-geun has not been found yet, leaving his grave empty inside. Ahn Jung-geun assassinated Ito Hirobumi in October 1909 as Ito got off at Harbin Station. After shooting Ito, instead of running away, Ahn Jung-geun shouted "Koraya Ura," which means "Long live Korea" in Russian. He was captivated in Lushun prison and passed away in 1910, but his remains are yet to be found. We must find his remains. We have to emulate the honorable mind of the one who worked for Asian and world peace. Dear audience, wouldn't you like to find the remains of this great man together? Yes, it's true. The chances of finding Ahn Jung-geun's remains are extremely low. However, just by starting this campaign, we can fix Japan's distorted history and spread the truth to the citizens of the world. Japan currently has to apologize for the Japanese Army's comfort room system, the assassination of Queen Myeong-sung, and much more of their unforgivable actions. But they are not still repenting their mistakes made in the time of the Japanese colonial era. Instead, they are acting terribly, such as claiming that the East Sea and Dokdo is Japanese territory and perverting history. By conducting a campaign to find the remains of Ahn Jung-geun, not only can we instill national consciousness, but also spread true history and lay off Japan's absurd remarks. He is a hero of this era who has sacrificed himself to step further for Korea's independence and world peace. In the time where national pride has become important, it is important to strengthen our nation's independence. To not work to find Ahn Jung-geun's remains is not an ideal action as a Korean citizen, and is also an embarrassing act to our ancestors. Despite all his work for Korea's independence, Ahn Jung-geun was never able to return to his freed home. The empty grave that waits for its owner should wait no more. We send all our love and respect to the hero who fired the shot for world peace, the advocate of peace, patriot Ahn Jung-geun.